Hey guys, I'm Dean, welcome to my channel, and today we're doing another death battle. And today's episode is Black Adam versus Apocalypse, DC versus Marvel. So yeah, this should be good. I've just watched the Black Adam movie the other day, and I liked it. I thought it was very cool. The Rock is an actor I can watch on screen in anything. He's very charismatic, and I generally enjoy most of his movies, even the bad ones. And Apocalypse. So, yeah, let's just see how this goes. So Apocalypse was featured in one of those Sony X-Men movies. So I don't really know much about the character, but that's what I love about what Rooster Teeth is doing with the Death Battle series. They go into like an in-depth backstory and analysis of the character, so I'm sure I'm going to learn everything I need to know. Okay, diving in. There's like a minute of ads before we get into the actual episode.
Black Adam.
Black
DC's
Adam.
ferocious champion of Shazam.
Apocalypse, Marvel's baleful mutant conqueror.
Oscar Isaac.
Anubis. Thoth. Ra.
Right.
For over 30 centuries, Egyptian mythology spawned countless legends.
And we've got comics' biggest baddies this side of the Nile.
Both
These
have
whales
Egyptian
of iron
origins.
boomsticks.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Cool.
You've heard of Gotham, the Mascara, Metropolis, just a few of DC's unique tourist spots.
But there's another. South of the Mediterranean Sea and north of the Sinai Peninsula rests the sovereign nation of Kahndaq.
While those spots have Superman and Batman solving crimes like it's magic, Kahndaq's got an actual magic man saving them.
Yes.
Black Adam.
Long ago, Teth Adam and his people were enslaved by the conqueror Ebok and his army of barbarians. All he had left was his nephew, Amon. Upon fleeing certain death, the two stumbled onto the Rock of Eternity,
The Rock.
a mystic lair that has defended magic since the dawn of time. Here, the two earned an audience with the lair's masters, the excellently named Council of Wizards.
Yes.
Seeing the purity in little Lamon's heart, this wannabe Gandalf decked him out with super magic. And being the nice guy he is, Amon shared some magic power with his uncle. Spoiler alert, not his best idea.
They returned to Kahndaq to free their people, but their methods reached an impasse. Amon wanted to use his powers to resolve matters in a peaceful fashion. However, Teth Adam desired vengeance,
Right.
emancipation through slaughter.
So Uncle Teth sat his nephew down, man to man, looked him straight in the eyes, and then frickin' killed him.
Really?
Used his borrowed power to steal the rest of the super magic. You know what they say, no nephew, no problem.
With
The movie
full
does it
might of the
different.
wizards at his fingertips, Black Adam annihilated the barbarians and freed his city. Suffice to say, he's not exactly your typical hero.
Even the superhero A-listers don't try him, and for good reason. Kmart Merlin here didn't give Adam some nerdy wand.
Kmart
This
Merlin.
dope shit, the living lightning.
While it may function just like real lightning, this living lightning is among the most potent spells in comics history.
It's magic lightning.
Magic
You ever seen
lightning.
normal lightning kickstart a giant's heart and juice up the Flash? Because Black Adam's lightning did.
Cool.
And activating it is as easy as saying the magic word, Shazam!
Yeah, it's
Wait,
different
hold
from-
on. That's Billy's word.
Yes.
Shouldn't he shout like
Different gods.
Black Adam or Shazoo?
Remember, Kmart Merlin?
Kmart
this
Merlin.
Is Mamaragan, the mightiest of the wizards. To better protect the multiverse's magic, he promotes individuals to be his mythic champions. Black Adam is one of the first. So, kind of like Shazam with another name.
I like my idea better. Shazoo! It really
Shazoom.
lets you know you gotta be quiet, like when you're in a zoo or, the animals will kill you.
Right on.
Wait, is that not a real thing? Can I talk at the zoo?
Planet of the
But
Apes.
when Teth Adam shouts his magic word, lightning pours from the clouds, transforming him from meager human to Wizard Jesus, and vice versa. Simply put, Black Adam is
Wizard
imbued with
Jesus.
the powers of God. Well, gods. plural,
Gods.
As his gifts come from multiple mythological legends.
Right.
At first, he got juiced up from the Greek gods. Zeus, Atlas, Herc, all those buff guys and gals. But it didn't really work out, though, because he kinda died.
Yet Kahndaq craved for their hero's return. So Black Adam's most devoted followers collected all of his ashes and prayed their hearts out. This time to their own pantheon.
Goodbye, muscles, and hello, bird
Oh,
people.
okay.
Black Adam was reborn, now with the powers of the Egyptian pantheon.
Right.
Gods like Shu, Amun, and Horus gave Adam the basics: super strength, speed, flight, and an undying body. But the real magic's with the other three.
The power of Aten channels the living lightning throughout his entire body for combative purposes, and the wisdom of Zehuti improves Black Adam's strategic thinking.
It's a council of knowledge from the gods that clues Black Adam in on how to defeat his enemies. Like, for instance, when evil Joker Batman drove Billy mad, Billy went all King Shazam on Kondak. But guess what? Zehuti had Black Adam instinctively lead Billy into a trap to destroy his ass with the power of Sunday prayers.
Oh.
Hallelujah! Holy shit!
And finally, the courage of Mehen. Besides minor healing and resistance to mental attacks, Mehen's power granted Black Adam an indomitable will.
It's got him through some really rough patches. His family? Dead. His country? Wasted. His wife got revived. She turned to stone.
Oh.
You can knock him down, sure, but he ain't staying there.
Mehen helped make Black Adam a non-wavering and decisive leader. The whole world can turn against him, but he would not care so long as Kondak is safe. To reach those ends, he's partnered with the Justice Society of America, the Society of Supervillains, and even the Justice League. Rubbed elbows with Superman one day and Lex the next.
So, is Black Adam a good guy or a bad guy?
Neither.
Both.
Only the side that benefits his people.
Anti-hero.
matters. He's not concerned with morality, and his brash nature is frequently misunderstood. It's what led to the entire JSA jumping him. Twice.
And they still couldn't check him. Adam's just built that different.
Black Adam caused sandstorms with a single clap, pushed the moon, and killed the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse.
Wow.
One time when space
I gotta
Hulk
read
just
this
came
shit.
knocking on Earth, he fought side by side with his best bro, Sinestro. Afterward, when the Yellow Lanterns dipped and took their rings with them, Sinestro let Black Adam keep the one he got. Now that's a bromance.
What?
And can I just say, Black Adam makes a mean lightning tiger.
Here's a
He murdered
lantern
the
ring?
Council of Wizards and later endangered Mamaragan himself. And the Almighty Wizards are part of the Quintessence, basically DC's gods who watch over the multiverse.
No surprise, since Black Adam effortlessly broke Spectre's body, another Quintessence person.
Sure, he's torn off Hawkman's wing and tried to kill Wonder Woman, but through the eyes of his people and loved ones, Black Adam is a hero. A moment's gaze from their idol is all they need to carry on living.
Wow.
So invaders beware, no one's truly safe from the true, savage champion of Shazam. Ah shit, I was kinda hoping I'd transform there. Shazoo!
What an amazing rich history. Holy shit.
Let me tell you about one of my
But the movie is
favorite
very
graphic
different,
novels. It
but kind
spells
of the
end
same.
Of all days, when madness reigns supreme and order is shattered, mounted upon white horses, death, destruction, pestilence, and famine bring about a world anew. It gets dark as shit, like literally, and I'm there for it.
Are you talking about the Bible?
What?
Huh.
No, this is a Marvel comic. 5,000 years ago in Marvel Comics, the Egyptian Aqaba tribe birthed something terrible. An ugly child. To them, he
Ugly
was
child.
a demon. Like a mix between Great Value Thanos and a box of chalk sticks. So they midnight dumpster babied his ass in the desert to die.
Wow.
Luckily, Ball of the Crimson Sands tribe saw differently. Within this child, he saw a conqueror. He raised him as En-Saba Nur, the morning light.
And above all, he taught him one major lesson. Only the strong survive.
Nur became a warrior, same as his peers, but his physical differences made his experience unique. He was stronger, smarter, and hated. Even to these people, he was an outsider.
Then the Pharaoh killed Baal and enslaved Nur. Dude had no one left on his side except for this chick who he had a thing for. But everyone he meets apparently just wants ugly people to die, even when he saves their life. Shit, just swipe right, girl.
Swipe
Goddamn.
right.
And so he embraced the perceived truth. If he was a monster, he would prove it. Betrayed by all and respected by none. If no one would care for En-Saba Nur, they would all fear apocalypse.
Wow.
Long story short, he's a mutant. And not just a creepy looking dude like Beak over the... Oh, God, I'm gonna throw up in my mouth a little bit. Anyway, he's got superpowers and they're on a whole nother level.
He has inhuman physiology and intelligence, along with complete control over his molecular structure, allowing him to reshape and mold his body however he pleases.
Yeah, but I guess he's too proud to just, like, turn himself into Jason Momoa or something.
With a combination of his not-so-screwed-tight tactical brain and prowess, Apocalypse conquered Egypt, leading it into a prosperous age with an iron fist and an ocean of blood. He'd then set his sights on the very world itself.
Just one problem. The world had a bunch of X-Men
Yeah.
and Avengers running around stopping his world domination.
Awesome.
To accomplish his big dream, Apocalypse needed something more.
But that would all change upon the arrival of a certain mutant messiah. Okay, so first, Apocalypse found some space tech that belonged to Celestials, basically Marvel's gods.
Despite its amazing potential, he wasn't able to make use of the technology until the time traveler Cable showed up to kill
Cable.
him. Instead, Cable accidentally infected Apocalypse with the techno-organic virus, a disease that turns organic matter to futuristic technology.
Oh.
Turns out, this is exactly what Apocalypse needed to access the Celestial tech. With the promise that he would repay the Celestials later, he was bestowed a gem that would change the game forever. This is a Death Seed, a celestial artifact with the purpose of leading Earth into a higher evolved form. By injecting a Death Seed into someone, they are transfigured into one of Apocalypse's horsemen, a being of incredibly fatal power.
Oh.
Don't forget about that techno-organic virus either. Controlling the virus means controlling all technology with your mind. Cable couldn't tame it, but Apocalypse's power is so vast, he had no issues controlling it.
So, take a god pyramid, add a super tech virus, multiply the X gene, and what do you get? An Apocalypse who is unrecognizable from his meager past. With these three under his command, any superpower you can think of is now at his disposal.
Apocalypse can teleport, blast all sorts of energy, turn invisible, regenerate
Okay.
limbs, read minds, and friggin' fly. Look at him whiz! He's got his hands behind his back and he just doesn't give a shit.
And most impressive is his ability to siphon energy. He once absorbed Cyclops' laser with his bare hand, the same laser that can split planets.
It wasn't long before the virus incorporated technology into his molecules. With mere thoughts, he can construct fake bodies, entire robot
Oh my
armies,
God.
and even morph himself into a kaiju. At his peak, virtually no one stands a chance. On a bad day, Apocalypse bodied 6 of the strongest X-Men in a minute.
His telepathy alone contends with Jean Grey, one of the greatest psychics in Marvel.
He's very
He's out-hustled
overpowered.
and outpaced both Hulk and Thor, and we all know how crazy those two are. We're talking about heroes able to
The
destroy
X-Men
the
movie that
Marvel
featured him
universe
was
and
not
an
very
alternate
good.
Timeline. Apocalypse even slaughtered a Celestial with his bare hands. His bare friggin' hands.
Oh my God, is he gonna
Wow,
win
Way
this?
to pay him back for that solid they did you, bro.
With that Death Seed in tow, it's hard to attribute Apocalypse as anything but a force of nature, especially when said Death Seed has mutated beings capable of fighting the Phoenix Force, a cosmic entity and the primal force of life. In fact, Dr. Doom claims the Death Seed is directly comparable to the Phoenix itself.
So much pain, so many bodies. Apocalypse is an agent of war and has the scars to back it up. And even when someone manages to take him down, so long as he's got blood, metal, and that Death Seed, he'll just keep coming back again and again and
Wow.
again.
Ball would be proud, for what is more inevitable and more dramatic to the annihilation of humans than the Apocalypse himself?
I don't know who's gonna win this. Okay, I'm gonna back Black
All right,
Adam.
combatants are set.
but I think
We've run the
Apocalypse
data through
could
all
win.
Possibilities.
It's time for a death battle!
Apocalypse is super nuts powerful. Wow, I love the animation they do for these. Oh, sick. Wait, we're getting a 2D battle? Oh, I was like Street Fighter? No way.
Where's your general, interloper? Fools! Humans interlope on mutant sanctuary.
Okay.
Shazam!
Oh, mate. Just the drop of his blood survives, he lives. Oh. I think Black Adam's gonna lose.
Your kind will learn to fear me soon enough. Nor in Sabanor, you will learn to fear
Oh, he's using the lantern ring. The hell? Wow. This is cool. What?
Get the hell out of my country.
Damn.
I refuse to relinquish my home to you heretics. Shazam!
The background animation is insane. I wasn't expecting like a 2D pixelated Street Fighter look to this one. It's cool.
Shazam! Oh, shit.
Oh, the hell?
I never offered you a choice. Now, everything you've built
Holy shit.
will fall.
Was this the end? It is the end. Picked it. Again. 3 for 3. Yeah.
And Sabanur sure brought the apocalypse
stomped
to
his
contact,
head.
and our camera got
They broke the camera.
It's gotta be like, what, 30 whole dollars? Fuck, man.
This result surprised us. For what it's worth, both Black Adam and Apocalypse displayed ludicrous levels of godlike ability.
Both of their power supplies compared to cosmic beings like the Phoenix and Super Gandalf.
Super
And
Gandalf.
both fought heroes like Thor and Wonder Woman.
Right, the victor could not be deduced by strength and speed alone. Rather, it depended on how their abilities countered each other. In that regard, Apocalypse held
Right.
many advantages.
For starters, he could one-up the living lightning. For almost any power Black Adam had, Apocalypse had a better version of it, and then some.
Frankly, half of Black Adam's pantheon granted him abilities that Apocalypse possessed through his mutant genes alone, notwithstanding all his other abilities from Celestial Tech, the Techno-Organic Virus, and the Death Seed.
Well, Black Adam did have something Apocalypse didn't. The wisdom of Sahuti. Big Brain God could definitely clue him in on that Death Seed stuff.
And without a Death Seed, Apocalypse would not have fared nearly as well against Black Adam's strength and tenacity.
So to win, Black Adam would have needed to figure out how to destroy the Death Seed, but Apocalypse could defend against that and had way more options for his own victory.
His telepathy got the best of Jean Grey, and there's no reason Apocalypse couldn't mind-read Black Adam. The courage of Mehen may have safeguarded him from mental attacks, but it never made him immune to telepathy outright.
But most importantly, Apocalypse could absorb all of Black Adam's energy powers and turn him right back around.
The living lightning may be enchanted, but it is still lightning. It's frequently displayed properties of ionized energy. Thus, there's no reason Apocalypse couldn't absorb it for himself. Plus, it's been shared between people many times before, and the more it's given to other hosts, the weaker the original
Oh,
variant
really?
becomes. Hell, stealing the power of the living lightning is how Teth Adam became Black Adam in the first place, so Apocalypse could do the same.
By slurping up Black Adam's magic, Apocalypse grew in power while Black Adam got weaker. It was only a matter of time before Black Adam was literally helpless against the end of all
Stomped.
things.
Black Adam may have been power incarnate, but Apocalypse's wide array of powers and specific counters to the living lightning meant he could rise to the challenge.
Seth thought he had him until Noor gave him the boot.
Oh, man.
The winner is
Oscar Isaac.
Thank you for watching. Stay tuned, we'll be jumping into the next matchup next week. But you can always get more Death Battle right now by clicking one of those boxes right over there, and by downloading the battle music linked down below.
Okay. And I'm way behind. Who's coming up next? Trunks versus Silver. Okay, Dragon Ball Heroes versus Archie Sonic, October 2, 1998. And I'm really late. Okay. I kind of predicted that Apocalypse was gonna win this because his powers were just ludicrous. He could do so much. It was like, oh my god. I didn't know much about his character, but like I said, they just kind of go so deep into the history and the lore and the powers and the analysis of these characters is just so expertly done by Rooster Teeth. They're an absolute joy to watch, and oh my god, that was a lot of fun. So in regards to the movie iterations of both characters, I just watched Black Adam last week. I really enjoyed it, but they did kind of change the history in the movie from the book. I'm not going to go into any spoilers for you if you've not seen the movie. I do recommend it. It was a lot of fun. Like I said, I really love The Rock and what he does with his movies. So I had fun with it. I thought it was interesting. But just learning the actual true canon of his history, the comic, where he came from in the comics, was like, oh, they've definitely changed it up a bit for the movie. But I'm down with it. It's just I guess they made the character more sympathetic in the movie. But anyway, that's all I'm going to say. And of course, Apocalypse, X-Men Apocalypse with Oscar Isaac playing the role. I've seen the movie twice, once at the movies and then once on Blu-ray when it got released. So I've only seen it 2 times. I'm curious about watching it again, but the Apocalypse character in the movie is very different from the comic origin. I mean, man, he's like a god on Earth. So it was different it was very different in the movie from what I remember. I might watch it again. I just remember not really liking it. I mean, X-Men First Class and then X-Men Days of Future Past were amazing, but then Apocalypse and then Dark Phoenix were not. But anyway, guys, please comment down below. Tell me what you thought of that. I will be doing more moving down the track. I enjoy doing these, but like I said, I don't want to be spoiled, so I'm not going to say what is coming, but I hope you enjoy them. Anyway, guys, please don't forget, like and subscribe. Once again, my Patreon and socials all linked down below in the description box. So come say hi. All right, catch you next time. Thanks for watching.